So we here. Now, I know that y'all, well, I gotta get myself together because I need a table. I wanted to be able to spread my legs a little bit because I could torn Achilles. So crossing at the ankle is a little difficult. So I got my modesty cloth. So y'all church mothers won't be looking up my dress and telling me.
Amen. Amen.
First of all, I gotta say how much I love Rhonda Gibson Stevenson. She done came up here and told y'all my whole name, Takia Cornell Graham. And I love the Cornell because the C is my grandmother's middle name too. And it's also my youngest son's middle name. But Rhonda and I go back, like she said, like car seats. And we have been through so many things. We've grown up together as women, as mothers, as wives, as community stewards. And this is a person who will come and pray, not just for me, but with me. Amen. And that is something that's significant. And so I just honor you. I love you. I thank you. I see you. And I appreciate you. So thank you. So we get to share her today. Give her a round of applause. Now, I want y'all to wake it up a little bit. I've been hearing this applause sound a little light today. Now, I know y'all tired because y'all were here yesterday at the Legacy Drama House, and I know y'all got y'all Easter food cooking. I'm going to leave too, so I can go make my Easter meal and color some eggs. But I really want you to tune into what I'm saying today because I'm going to move you from the professional to the personal. Right? In everything that I do, I always elevate and amplify the work of Black women. So the educator in me is going to ask for silence because when I hear things talking, I just want to admonish folks and be like, but I think that what I'm saying to you today is so significant that you should pay very close attention. So I'm just going to give folks a couple of seconds to get it together so that we can all be in here in this silent space and absorb not just my words, but the beautiful energy that is in here today. Right? I would be remiss if I don't set my timer, first of all, because I'm a teacher, and I do like to talk. Tina, I'm still good for my 20 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me set my timer, because I'll be having y'all walking down memory lane. I'll start telling all kinds of stories, because I will talk all day and night. But I want to thank y'all for being here, because y'all really, the day before Easter, this is amazing to have so many beautiful women, and y'all look good. Right? And if y'all need to wear this stuff tomorrow too for Easter, it's a reception. Because we didn't see y'all. Y'all can glitter for God too. I mean, that's the first rule of saving money, recycling your clothes. Right? So it's my extreme honor and pleasure to be here today. I'm so glad to be surrounded by so many friends and family. You know, Rhonda elevated my family, and they're so important to me. So I always have to give honor to my husband, Kevin, because even if you don't see me, you see me, right? You see him rather, because we're always a team. I have two sons, Christian and Kirk. Kirk doesn't live in Rochester, but my son, Christian, is always, he dropped us off. And then my daughter, Kaylani. Kaylani, raise your hand or stand up and talk to me. So Kaylani is always actually with me. And it's important for her to see me do good in this community because I know that I have a significant impact on her, right? And so a lot of times we don't necessarily start at home and in the places where we have people. We spend so much time running out to help everybody else's children that we forget about the children and the family that we have at home. And that's never the case with me. I'm always going to honor my family before anything else, right? So charity truly does begin at home. So Kaylani, thank you always for giving me a reason. And she liked me. Like, she really want to be with me. I'm like, I'm a cool kid because my 26-year-old daughter wants to be around me, right? So I don't take it for granted that you chose to spend your time with me. And I'm so very honored to stand on the shoulders of so many people. My grandmother, she's the first entrepreneur I ever met. She had a 6th grade education. She's still alive. She's 96. She's home doing her Easter preparations. But she owned a restaurant named Blue Flame. And it was on Hudson Avenue. She came from Hanover Projects, right? From Sanford, Florida to New Jersey to Hanover Projects, had a restaurant and had to shut it down because she said that there was this white man that told her, I know a shortcut to getting your liquor license. And the shortcut was by way of his bed. And he told her, I might be ugly, but I can do some pretty things. And she said, well, all things ain't for purchase. And so she shut it down. I said, well, Jesus. That's how you make decisions about the kind of legacy that you want to leave for your family. And so I always bring my grandmother into the space because she has served as my first model And she was the first person that told me that anything that I wanted to do, that I could do. My grandmother, I remember having to crush her Michael Jackson. And she was like, write him, he'll write you back. I'm like, he will never. She's like, yes. I had a crush on Penny Hardaway. She said, write him, he'll write you back. And I'm like, okay. And I remember I was doing something, it was somebody famous that had, I was working at Threshold, I think Spike Lee came, and my grandmother said to me, how lucky he is to meet you. Wow. And that has been the cornerstone of my life. We give so much praise to people that we deem worthy, people that we deem significant and important, but we forget about ourselves. And we forget how lucky people are to meet us, right? And so I say that today, I am so lucky to meet you, to know you, to be in a shared space with you. And most of all, I'm lucky because my sis, Dr. Mary Tina Burroughs. Sis, where you at? Oh, here she goes. Tina been trying to get me to do something for I don't know how long. You know, she started smiling with all them 7,000 teeth. I'm like, Tina, you about to hustle me on something because you about to get it. Every little bit of it. Like, Kenny, we all love your wife. Like, we all know her. But Tina, you are, and I'm going to say this because there's been some talk today about women who don't support other women. And I try not to live in that space. That's not the reality that I want to walk in. I want to walk in the affirmative. I believe that women, black women especially, love other black people. And what it is that the world gets it wrong. Those are the narratives. Because I know y'all up in here supporting somebody. We here at an event supporting somebody. So Tina, I just want to talk to you and I just want to tell you thank you for being just as beautiful on the outside as you are on the inside. Thank you for being a steward and an encourager of women. Thank you for loving your family, because we want to see your husband working his 7,000 hustles with you, your daughters, your little son, your sisters. So you and all your sisters, not just your biological ones, your church sisters, your sorority sisters, you are an absolute beacon of light and love and joy. And you are the epitome of walking in like you talk to. So thank you. And I'm shallow. You just pretty too. So I like that, right? Tina gonna come up here and glitter. I said, okay, Tina, that's right. Show me what you're working with, right? Because you ain't gotta just be smart. You can be pretty. That's our panelists.
Come on now.
Right? You can give us a little beauty with your entrepreneurial endeavors.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk you from the professional to the personal, because there was a lot of stuff on the screen, but I also do executive coaching. I have a consultancy, and I say, we're going to talk about money today. I have a 6-figure consultancy, and the first number not a 1. Okay? And I don't say that to brag. I say that because too many times we see people in the limelight, and they talking about the stuff that they got, and you really don't know what they got. They're like, oh, I'm successful. Well, what does success mean? What does that look like? They want you to be aspirational, but they never tell you what the aspiration should be. Right? Or they only tell you about, oh, I got a testimony, it's joy, it's a little bit of pain. But we see the glitter. We see the bling. We see the loveliness, but we forget that there is something else that they had to go through. I'm telling you, it ain't what I reckon, it's what I know. Yes. Right? Over the past year and a half, I was diagnosed with breast cancer a year and a half ago. That's why I'm sitting behind this table, because the day I got diagnosed, I tore my Achilles. I walked right out the house. We were at a cabin in the woods celebrating summer. And stepped down and tore my Achilles. So in addition to going through treatment, I also had a torn Achilles. And I had so much time to sit with myself and get to the reality of who I am, not just as a business person, but as a real person. Because your business is just an entity. You got to make sure that you as a business owner, that you as an entrepreneur, that you as someone who is seeking economic empowerment is together in your spirit. Right? Because some of us don't be right. And I'm saying us, even though I'm right. I'm sorry, I don't want to make you feel bad, but I'm right. Because it's important to me to be a good person. You know, I love that question about what is something that your mother said. I didn't have the luxury of being raised by my mother. My grandmother raised me, and she raised me with love. Like, you ever look in somebody's eyes and you can fall into the depths of just how much they want for you, and how big they see you, and how much hope and possibility. My grandmother thinks that I hung the moon. And I don't know what it took for her to get there, because she was raising all of us. Like, there's like 7,000 of us. Eating up all her stuff. She liked root beer, we like root beer. You know what I'm saying? She likes cinnamon candy, we like cinnamon candy. You drinking Sanka? I know I'm 5 years old, but I'm drinking Sanka too, grandma. Right? And the world tells us that we as black women have to give, so I got a whole speech I ain't looking at. I told God, I said, give me something for the people. I'm going to give you something. I got some things I'm going to talk about, the professional. But I want us to make sure that our spirits are fortified, that we are ready for the financial blessings. Because some of us, all we got is money. Some of us, all we got is riches. Some of us, all we got is luxury and glitter. And we just rotten on the inside. And I'm saying you don't have to be that way. I'm saying that you can be better, not just for everybody else, but for yourself. Tip the glass backward. And help me. Right? Because we have these buildings and these entities and these products for sale, but don't want to say hi to nobody. Right? But we're not going to keep count of that. What we're going to do is that we're going to do our work. And we're going to make sure that when we manifest, that when we pray, that when we hope, when we plan, that we have fortified ourselves and our spirits enough to be joyful recipients of the blessings that are already set aside for us. Do you believe that you already got blessings set aside for you? Let me see your hands if you believe. All y'all not convinced. Limp-wristed, kind of shaky with it. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I was a stay-at-home mom. Y'all probably can tell. So they let anybody raise kids, so I'm goofing on with these kids. And I was at my daughter's preschool. Kaylani, I got to talk about you. She was 3 years old. All the other kids running around. I'm very outgoing. My husband's a little bit more reserved initially. My daughter takes after him. We get in the bus from the pumpkin patch. All the other kids running around. Little 3-year-old Kaylani, she's sitting there with a pumpkin. I said, Kaylani, how you doing? She said, I'm having the time of my life. And I was like, oh. But what was important to me, and I tell this story often, is because she didn't react how I needed her to react. Right. She reacted in the ways that was best for her. And she was able to express that she was having the time of her life. So what I'm saying to you all is that your lifetime, your experience is going to look very different than somebody else's very good experience. Exactly. That some of y'all are looking around and like, oh, why I can't glitter? Why can't I bling? Marsha. Why Marsha get all the white socks, right? Angry, looking around, trying to count what somebody else got, but you don't know the cost of that thing. Come on. You don't know the cost of it. People tell me all the time, I wish I were you. You could not carry the weight of being me. This whole thing about walking in somebody else's shoes, I got on flats now. I want some heels. I was looking around today coveting. No, I had to twist my ankle. No, this Achilles still a little weak. But still looking and lusting after something that was already gone. It's not my time for that. Right. So what I'm saying to you, that as you make your plans for economic empowerment, that as you make your plans to be an entrepreneur, that you really fortify and you really do your self-work to make sure that you are ready and you are capable of handling the blessing. Because some of us can't handle it. We get a little bit of money, now we're better than everybody. The things that we used to love no longer good. Oh, you eat chitlins? Oh, you black people. I'm a different kind of black person. Now, don't get me wrong. I like my little recycle bags too, Trader Joe's too. I love all my middle class trappings, but one of the things that I never want to forget is for myself. Because on this day, my mother's still addicted to drugs. And I don't say that to disparage her. I say it as a reminder to me that I'm not so big. I'm not so bold and glittery and dazzled that I ain't got to deal with something very real. So even when you see the bling, and when you see the heart, and when you see the effort, and when you see the work, and you can see the community, I'm telling you, it's like an iceberg. There's so much more under the surface. And so when you look at yourself and your business, what is under your surface? What are you really dealing with? Some of y'all mad, saying you can't get help. Nobody want to help me. Nobody ever want to come to my stuff. Nobody. And look at them, they over there. They got everybody. She thinks she all that. No, you think she all that. Because never in the history of history has somebody else's all right been something to get in the way. Oh, she thinks she cute. She is cute. And since you're a little cute too, if you stop smiling and stop frowning, right? We have to get out of our way, and we really have to share the narrative that black women not only are the most beautiful people in this world, we deserve things. We deserve rest. We deserve ease. We deserve joy. We deserve passion. We deserve love. Right? And we deserve money.
No, yeah.
How many of y'all know how much money I got in the bank right now? How much money is, I ain't gonna ask how much money you got, but how much money is really yours to keep?
Right. Right.
So you said, no,
That
you
part.
said, it's a hard knock life. Cute Annie. So we learned some resources today. And one of the things when I'm doing coaching with folks, and I have some folks in here that I coach, I tell them, let's look at your real money. Not your fake money, the money that's sitting on there, that money, that aspirational money. I love when somebody up here on the panel says something about, Ramonda, about the real money that you're coming to. Or somebody else said the real money that you're coming to with the folks. I remember with Dean Williams. You got to really make sure that you know what your assets are. And the same assets that you're looking for in your business, you better know what your assets are as your personhood. What do you bring to your entrepreneurial experience? Are you funny? Are you crafty? Do people trust you? Do you like people? I don't want to see you on Facebook talking about you can't stand people, and then you put a coupon up there talking about chocolate meat. No. You don't like me? You don't like, let me tell you something. I had a friend one time. I don't recommend her for something. I'm like, oh, she's the best. You got any mental health issues? And he said, go look for her. So I gave the person her information. Uh-oh. She on Facebook having a nervous breakdown. I can't stand y'all. My friend texted me. She said, is this the person? Now here I go. I'm embarrassed. Well, she got seasonal affective disorder. It's spring. I was like, she drunk? I don't know what's wrong with her. But when you craft a public persona, you want to make sure that it stands up to who you are. Yes. Don't tell me nothing about you do something. You my dentist and your teeth missing. Right? I've been teaching almost 20 years. You will never see me disparage my students online. I cannot stand that. You see somebody like, you trust me, and imagine being in a space where you just left a hair salon or a real estate dealing or any other business encounter, and you see a scenario online that sounds like you. You thinking that this person made a connection with you, and you get on Facebook and they say, oh, this lady just left her bald-headed four-eyed self. Uh-oh. They're talking about me. Now I'm over there crying in my suit, and it ain't even me because I ain't even been there, but I start feeling the thing. So when you want to build a business, you want to make sure that you understand that you are your business. Yes, yes. One thing I like about Katie, when they said that she was going to DJ, I'm like, oh, we about to be shaking it up. She's funny, her energy right. You always see her giving stuff away to people. So I know that when I encounter you, it's going to be a beautiful encounter. And that's been my expectation every time. And so that is the thing. If you don't like people, get out of the people business. All right. Don't ask me for my money. I don't care how good the product is, because somebody else will take my money and be joyful taking it. Right? We don't owe you. We don't owe you our customer service or nothing else. We don't owe you that. And we don't owe you our presence in your spaces. So what I want to do, I don't want to challenge you. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to sit down and think about why you're in business or why you want to be in business. I want you to get a team of trusted advisors, people that know how to do some stuff. You can't always hire the people in your inner circle. They love you, but they will be messing some stuff up sometimes. And in order to establish those relationships, you got to be willing to pay people. Stop trying to take advantage of people because they're in your circle. Right? Carly said something about she do hair, pay her. Because you're going to pay somebody else. Because now I'm mad at you. You said, I don't want to pay you for doing my hair, but I saw you paid somebody else over there to get your outfit made. You got to have some money to do business. And you got to be a financial steward of your business. I know y'all be bothering Denise trying to get her to bury y'all people. Sis, can you bury half a granddaddy? Half a granddaddy? Nah, you better come with that change. Now we having a funeral in Wegmans because you ain't set your money up. I got you, sis. I already know. Denise, you got all that money. You mean you can't give me a free funeral with a horse and carriage? No. Cremation is an option. I'm sorry, y'all. Tina, you said I could have 25 minutes, right? You did tell me. I mean, you know. So I'm telling you, because I already know how it be. People always trying to negotiate for your stuff, but it'll never work the other way around. Right? Sis, can you cook for us? No. Oh, she thinks she all that I'm a cookie. I got a cookie business. Y'all love Kaylani so much, but y'all want to take away her inheritance. That's how I look at it. I don't owe people, and I give away a lot of money in my time. We said time is treasure and talent. I give away a lot. How much more do you want? And why is it working one way? My sis Sharita is here. I got two sisters Sharita, but this one is for Sharita. Now look, I'm about to say Sharita Gross. This is for Sharita Bullock, though. Sharita, where your hand at? Where you at, sis? Right here. So Sharita says to me, because we talk about people and what we give as black people. Y'all heard this before, black women. So how many people hear about, you can't pour from an empty cup? We've heard that, right? But my sis says to me, fill the cup up, let the overflow happen, and let everybody else drink from the saucer. Right? So we're going to fill the cup up for ourselves. And I know y'all like, oh my gosh, I'm a black woman. They said I got to be a superwoman. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't got to be a superwoman. Black women are old rest. And you can choose who to share your saucer with. You don't have to walk in the space and give everything up. We believe that we are here to be whipping posts. We don't believe that. Somebody else has said that for us. What we believe and what we know is that we are beautiful. We are kind. We are generous. We are talented. We are worthy. We are here. And nobody gets to define us for ourselves. So whether you're in business or whether you're in the business of yourself, you want to make sure that you are surrounding yourself with people that can be a mirror for you at times. Because sometimes your own vision is unreliable. Sometimes you can't be trusted to say, I am here today, I am ready today, I'm in good business today. I got a team of trusted advisors, in addition to Ramonda and Kaylani and Dr. Arlette Miller-Smith and Talitha Kumiola-Wafemi and Jackie Dozier and all of these people that's here, right? Ronika in the cut, coming to my house, knocking on my door, harassing me and my kids. I got a gift for you. I'll take it. And what I want to leave y'all with, that time went quick. I didn't turn no pages, sis. I'm going to tell y'all a few quick things. I want you to invest in your business. I want you to make sure that you study the market. Don't just be going into business on Tuesday and not grand opening, grand closing on Thursday. We done came out, we done throw a baby shower, a business shower, and all of a sudden the building done broke down. What did he say? Make sure the building is safe. I done came here and twisted my other ankle. You trying to do my hair, the asbestos falling on top of my head. I might have had hair. The ceiling done ripped my hair out. You say you cooking, we want to make sure everybody's fingernails clean, they got hair nets. Make sure you got all your certifications. If you need to go get a degree, listen, go get your student loans forgiven. When you leave here today, I got my student loans forgiven, and I didn't make any about 2 payments. So don't be afraid to walk into that student loan, studentaid.gov, and go fill out for your loan forgiveness. If you qualify, they will give you credit for every single month that you have worked at an employer that is qualified, whether or not you've made payments. Some of y'all today have been scared to fill out the form. I had to get on Tina the other day. I had to get on Tina. Do it, Tina. You're around here glittering. You got more businesses to buy. I want you to also get somebody else to do it. Y'all got to stop trying to do everything. We wear that as a passion. Katie, I'm talking to you. You can't do it all. I know. Them egg drops you doing, them community stuff in bags and all of that. Y'all know the lady over here need help. Sign up today, not just about making. See, we love somebody else who's doing the work, but not many of us want to raise our hand to help with the work. And I know we're tired, but there's no reason that 700 families can sign up and 600 adults not helping. Right. And I can talk junk because I help. Yes, you do. I do. I do. But I also want you, when I say get somebody else to do it, hire a virtual assistant or a personal assistant. If you can't help somebody, if you can't hire a person for your business, hire somebody to clean your house. Get a babysitter. You cannot continue to burn out at both ends because you are trying to run a business. It is okay. Black women, I am giving you permission to have someone else support you. I believe in helping others. My grandmother always told me not just a time of day is for anybody, but always do this. Reach out and see how you can help. And you can give money. Sometimes money is the easiest thing to give. There is no job. I love a check that doesn't bounce. I love it. But make sure you help other people. Make sure that you serve as a model, a mentor, or a mat for someone else, right? You don't always just want to take. And I want to say this. You want to get some rest. How many of y'all tired today, by a show of hands? And y'all going to be tired tomorrow because y'all got to stuff them baskets. that I gotta do all that stuff. But you know what? The best thing my grandmother told me when I got married was let him see you with your feet on the couch. Sit down sometimes. Y'all running around behind them kids, behind your auntie, behind the people at the church, and you are burning out. Not only do black women have more degrees than everybody, who's getting sicker faster? God gave me just enough cancer to sit me down. Just enough to let me understand I couldn't do so many things for other people. And in my rationale, people say, is the glass empty, half empty or half full? My glass is always full because we forget about the air. And we forget about the breath. And so when we look at our bodies and ourselves, we have breath and we have air. And we have so many things inside of us. And so we have to make sure that we don't just keep on pushing beyond our own selves, because we wear that as a badge of honor. Your teeth falling out, your eye popping out, your wig twisted to the side. You're like, girl, but I did. That strong black woman, they see me, no. And your friends be high-fiving you? No. Sit down. Sit down. Somebody blood pressure up high here right now. Somebody spanks mine. It's all tight. My nail done popped off in the bathroom at home. I'm like, wait a minute, a girl and press ons don't go together. But well, we here showing up, we look good. I put a little band. Listen, that's all of my business. But you know, that's what we do. I want to leave you with something. Because I'm going to go for real, because I'm looking at my time. I'm really about to be at the time, Tina. So thank you for giving me a few extra minutes. You can do it. You can do it. But you don't have to. You can pivot, you can change, you can stop, you can restart. You can do it though. And if there's never been a person to tell you that they believe in you, I believe in you. And I know that there's something greater for each of us, whether we're building legacies through buying businesses, buying property, whether we're creating funeral homes, whether we are consultancies, whether we are educators, whether we are, professional nurses that are traveling, whatever the business that we have, we can do it. And we don't have to be jealous of anybody. We don't have to be in competition with anyone other than ourselves, because what is yours is yours. Amen. And I tell people this all the time. I am not my sister's keeper. I am my sister. Right? That is a very different philosophy, because what it does is it puts you in a position of taking care. We don't want to have black women always taking care of other people. What I'm saying to you is that what is possible for your sister is possible for you, because you indeed are your sister. Yes. So in this season of great expectation and joyful abundance, you have to get your mind right. You deserve good things. You deserve wealth. You deserve success. You deserve to win. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to bet on yourself, even when other people may have counted you out. This is your season. This is your time. You have been chosen. Do you believe you've been chosen? Yes. You've been chosen, and you will emerge victorious. But you have to be prepared. So get ready. Step up and know you belong here. It's winning season. So I want you to repeat after me. I am worthy of good things.
I am worthy of good things.
My actions create prosperity.
My actions create prosperity.
I welcome economic freedom.
I welcome economic freedom.
I am financially empowered.
I am financially empowered.
I walk in the spirit of great expectation.
I walk in the spirit of great expectations.
I release all blocks and allow wealth to flow my way.
I release all blocks and allow wealth to flow my way.
Finally, last but not least, I am a beautiful vessel for prosperity and wealth.
I am a beautiful vessel for prosperity and wealth.
And with that, I offer my prayers for your abundant overflow. I believe that all that you touch is gold. No, this is just me talking. Now look at y'all. Y'all coming in on this day. But I want my voice to be the last voice that you hear. Today is the beginning of the next chapter of your life. Amen. Everything that you want, you have to walk in the spirit of great expectation. And it is okay to do it scared. It is okay to do it with your knees shaking. Just do it. And if you fall, as my good sis Melanie Funches said, if you fall on your back, because if you look up, you can get up. And falling offers a different perspective. And so I'm just grateful. I offer you blessings, and I hope that that money comes, y'all. And that you invest some of it too, because we cannot be wearing all of our money on our back. Thank you so very much, and have a beautiful day.